All right, folks, what are the biggest bang for your buck items that you can do to improve and attract people to showcase your property? Folks, a number of times we've met with so many people over the last 30 days that have asked that exact same question. What do I do? How do I go about it? What should I improve? And what is going to make the most impact? And folks, here's kind of 3 things that I just want you to think about. And this is really what we've come up with in selling hundreds and hundreds of homes. It's really been broken down into the following items, okay? And the number one item, just to make sure that you're aware of, is that you want to make sure that you're seeing through is basically the projects that you're picking aren't too big. Too many times people go into a project saying, I am going to make all these improvements, and they're half done, or they're mediocre, or frankly, they're ripped apart and they're never finished. So the number one is to come up with a plan and decide which are going to be the biggest items and not going too much. The fact is, folks, we're trying to make improvements to the property to make it attractive. We're not looking for a full remodel. And if we are looking to do that, that's just a different strategic game plan as opposed to getting the home ready, getting it ready, show ready, and being able to get it on the market, okay? Number 2 item to consider. Anytime we're looking at a property, think about what folks are looking for. Curb appeal, kitchen, baths, and amenities. Listen, those are some things that we can very easily do and take care of. Very simple landscaping items to improve the curb appeal. Very small items that maybe just improve the perception of the kitchen. We're not talking about ripping out the full kitchen and doing a remodel, but maybe you're adding handles. Maybe it's a small backsplash. Maybe you're doing countertops because that's what it needs because they're ripped apart. Maybe not. But folks, there's just small little things that we can go through. Curb appeal, kitchen, baths, and amenities that will improve it. One of the things that I'll just, as a quick note to consider is that if the property needs to be maintained, that's a maintenance item we're for sure going to take care of, okay? If it's a safety item, we're absolutely going to take care of that too, because those are going to be really features and benefits that a home buyer is really going to want to evaluate. But the other thing is that I want you to just consider is the easy things that may work, such as carpet, paint, cosmetic upgrades. If something is again broken down, we make the improvements. If something can be, just think about this. A carpet job is like a one-day job that makes a significant improvement as opposed to the tear out, the remodel, the put back together that could take anywhere from 2-3 weeks to a month or 2 months. And again, depends on where our goals and how much we're willing to invest. But technically, we're looking to make improvements to get it show ready so that we can get it on the market and sold. And the third factor is pick the right contractor. Folks, when you're working with a contractor and you're maybe doing something above and beyond just maybe carpet and paint, there's a couple things that we would suggest to help you find the best person. Number 1, get a referral from a trusted source. Somebody that you know that can provide you, that have worked with them, that know their character and who they are, that can get it done. 2, you always want to research that person on your own. Make sure you look online. Find if they do actually have a business license, know their history. I always will say type in their name. I mean, I can't hate to say it, folks. There's different folks, you'll type in their name like, man, I didn't know that they had a background like that and that they've been out of whatever incarceration place for X amount of time. You just want to dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure you're hiring the right person that's coming into your home with your family. Okay, so we got to be careful. And then the third thing is you're going to want to look for examples that they provide you. Look for the things that they've done. Look for the items so that you can see the type of work they do. It may be exactly what you're looking for, or they may just have a different style and they're not going to fit. And then it's not just getting bids. It's just making sure that you have something written so that you know what the expectation is if you need to do add-ons or you need to make changes. Folks, these are typically the best practices just to help you get the biggest bang for your buck items. But for every property we're assisting you with, we will walk you through the process. We have done hundreds of properties like this. Personally, you know that I've done projects on our renovations, on our everything that we do on our properties. So we will give you a one-on-one customized consultation if you need help. But otherwise, use these practices. If you have any questions, need any help, do not hesitate to reach out. Look forward to assisting you. We'll talk to you soon.